So one of the single biggest issues I get asked about as people reach out through all the different social media that I am on. By the way, this is Tom. Say hello, Tom. Oh gosh, you're a furry monster. I'll get 1,000 messages a week or so, whether it be through direct messages, through phone calls to my office, through emails, through the website, etc. And as my staff and I review all of these, and if someone's reaching out to you from one of these sites, it's literally me. I'm the only one cleared to talk to people. And one of those, but I have my staff review them because I'm looking for patterns. I'm wanting to address things that are important to people. And easily one of the top, if not the top issue that gets brought up is porn as it relates to relationships. Because there's a lot of pain out there, and porn is much more available than it ever was. It's a much hotter issue. I mean, I grew up in the 60s and 70s, early 80s as well. And I mean, the closest we came to porn was a Playboy magazine, all right? Or when, you know, your older brother comes home from the military or something like that. We used to dumpster dive at the nearby apartment complex, hoping to score a, you know, a Playboy or a Penthouse, or maybe you'd get a shitty one like a Wii or a Hustler. Anyway, but now, hell, just turn on your phone and it's there, right? Okay, so how does it relate to relationships? When I'm working with couples and porn is a question for one or both of the partners, I have 5 basic things that I want to address with them. One, first and foremost, biggest issue right off the top is, was the usage of porn drawn into the original social contract between the two people? Was the allowance for the usage of porn okay from the beginning? And let's be honest, in any dating relationship, you talk about all sorts of stuff. And the more serious it gets, the more stuff you talk about. You know, meeting family. Do you have kids? Do you want kids? Where do you want to live? You know, what about sexuality? What's okay? What's not okay? And if it's not addressed early on, if it's not written in, if the okay for using porn is not written into the original social contract, for one partner to engage in it later is tantamount to cheating. It is fundamentally cheating. Why? Because you're engaging in a sexual act or a closeness act with another person, or with a movie, a sexual act with a movie, without the clearance of the other person. Sexuality, you guys got to understand. And for some people, it's be like, well, that's just fucked. Okay, and just for the record, all of this is within the context of a monogamous relationship, all right? Caveat. Well, that's just fucking stupid. Why can't I go, you know, masturbate whenever I want to, you know, some, you know, porn online? Why? Because you know that it has the potential to hurt the other person, which is why you're doing it in secret, right? Which is the second issue. I'll get to that in a minute. But the mere fact that you know it would hurt your partner indicates that you're engaging in a behavior that is cheating this person. You are hurting them. They just don't know it yet. And when they find out, it will hurt them. Why? Because it can conjure up so many insecurities in a person. And we're not going gender specific here. This can be any gender or any non-gender, that it can cause someone to feel insecure. And so you're engaging in an action that, if discovered, could cause your partner immense emotional pain. All right? Therefore, you are not doing what's in the best interest of the relationship, and you're doing it in a selfish way. Selfishly doing something for myself that could take from someone else. That's the definition of cheating. So the first issue is it drawn into the social contract? And if it's not, yes, it's cheating. 2, are you doing it in secret? Now, in all likelihood, the mere fact that you're having the discussion about porn says that somebody's probably doing it in secret. And why are they doing it in secret? Because they know, oh, I'll get yelled at. You know, she's such a bitch. She'd yell at me if she caught me. Exactly. Well, why would she yell at you? Or why are you doing it in secret? Because you know it would hurt your partner. Again, we're back to the notion of hurting your partner. And then the third thing is this whole idea of cheating. Is it cheating? Now, there's some people that are going to argue, well, no, it's not cheating. But the truth is, on this third topic, it is in fact cheating. Why? Have you ever been in a relationship, in the early part of a relationship? Maybe it was a long distance relationship, or maybe it was a normal relationship where you're in proximity to each other, but one person goes out of town on business. And then you get on the phone and you have a little phone sex, right? We've all done it. Phone sex, right? Well, wait a minute, you just called that sex. Even though you're not in person physically touching each other. You're engaging in a behavior that gets one or two people off. Phone sex. So how is doing it on a computer different from doing it on a phone? It's not. If you're watching a video, it's a form of engaging in some sexual activity that was not cleared in advance. Now, the truth is, I'm in a relationship now in my 50s where we've both talked about it. We're both cleared to use porn whenever we want. I'm not a huge porn guy. My imagination can do far more than any movie I can see. And so for me, it's not that big a deal. But we've both agreed on it. But back in my 20s, shit, we had an agreement or an understanding that even the woman that I was with at the time, she had problems with me even masturbating without her present. She took it as an affront. It was offensive or hurtful to her, but that was part of our agreement, and I agreed to it. So the whole notion that it's not cheating is ludicrous, especially now if you factor in the fourth thing. And the fourth thing is that there oftentimes people will engage in porn, not just for the sexual release or the sexual engagement, but in fact for the connection. Now, I've had many clients over the years who have spent a lot of money being in sex chat rooms or sex where, what the hell is it called? Phone lines where you connect with the person, you get a private session, and then you're pumping money in. And I've had clients where it's not just about the sex, it's about the actual social, emotional connection. Well, now you're fucking checking all the boxes. You're having a sexual engagement with another live human being and an emotional attachment. I mean, that's as cheating as you can get. So that's the fourth thing. So yes, if you're doing it for connection, it's absolutely cheating again, but on another front. And then there's the fifth aspect of it, how it's again cheating, and it's simply this. Are you spending family money on it? Because now it's financial infidelity, right? Fidelity means what? Faith, in good faith, right? Infidelity means not faith, not faithful, not in good faith. If you are spending family money to engage in an act that is not cleared from the beginning, to either A, engage in it all, or B, engage in with family finances, then you are cheating your person you're with yet again. You have to understand the power of porn. Am I saying it's inherently bad? No. No more than having a glass of hooch at the end of the day is inherently bad. But is it agreed upon in the context of relationships? There are some relationships where having a glass of hooch or two at the end of the day is not okay, where alcohol is not okay, right? I've got family members who they have a dry relationship because one was a alcoholic, or one was this, or their religion, or what have you. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as everybody's agreed upon that. All right? Porn is no different. As long as everybody's in agreement and it's been talked out, okie dokie, right? Double thumbs up. But if it hasn't been agreed upon, it has immense power to hurt the person that you are with and thereby destroy the relationship. And very often what happens, as with regular cheating, is the person engaging in the porn will deny that it's cheating, deny the importance, even though the person that they claim to love so much is saying, no, this hurts. This feels like cheating to me. This is cheating. And they'll say, no, no, no. It's just like, and you're using family money, and you're seeking the emotional connection, all more forms of cheating. And the person caught in cheating, more often than not, will always deny that they did it, or they will deny that it's cheating. But if, in fact, it was not agreed on, it is cheating, and you are harming the person you claim to love. Are you okay with that? Have a kick-ass day.